It's the three best matches of the MLS weekend. You guys didn't know I had it in me. First, it's Inter Miami against Austin FC. This is a massive game, not necessarily because of the matchup on the field, but because it's the first ever game in Inter Miami's new stadium. That's what it's called. New stadium. But beyond a clumsy branding rights deal, what this means to soccer in South Florida is absolutely massive. Call it the house that Messi built if you want, but Inter Miami owners David Beckham, Jorge Mas, and other directors have been pushing for a stadium actually in Miami proper ever since they had the idea to start an MLS team. That dream is now a reality, with a stadium so close to the Miami airport that it's actually closer to the stadium than the station where you get off public transit to go to the Miami airport. In a place that lives and breathes soccer as much as Miami, the new home of the reigning MLS Cup champions looks amazing. I will say, I feel like there's a little bit of a lack of buzz considering how significant this event is. Maybe it's because reporters like Franco Panizo, who have been covering the team since day one, are having their credentials rejected. Next, let's go all the way to the West Coast where the San Jose Earthquakes host San Diego FC. Through 5 league matches, the Quakes have just 1 loss so far this season. San Diego FC is still undefeated, but the Quakes actually have more points. Bruce Arena's bunch have been surprisingly good, and much of the credit has to go not to new acquisition Timo Werner, but the Quakes defense. They've only allowed 1 goal so far this season. Unfortunately, they didn't score in that game and lost to the Seattle Sounders. But San Diego FC, with a dynamic attack led by disappointed Dane Andres Dreyer, might be a bigger challenge than any attack the Quakes have faced so far this year. And finally, how about the New York Red Bulls against FC Cincinnati? Many blowhard media types decided the Red Bulls were the team of the year after just 2 games. After watching Michael Bradley, who many of us watched play in the midfield for the United States men's national team, lead a team of young players to 2 victories in their first 2 matches, people thought this is going to be a great team. Maybe they still will be, but since then it's 2 losses and a draw, plus 10 goals conceded in those 3 games, including 6 to Charlotte FC last time out. Bradley's had the international break to try and get his defense right, and FC Cincinnati poses plenty of attacking threats, namely Evander. But this isn't a team that looks healthy either. They were eliminated from the CONCACAF Champions Cup by Tigres, falling 5-1 on the road after winning the first leg 3-0, and in the league, they've struggled. If either of these teams is going to be a serious contender to top the Eastern Conference, they're going to need to have used this international break to hit the reset button and prove that they can get going in the right direction this weekend. Which MLS match are you looking forward to most this weekend? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you give me a follow for more updates on everything going on in the CONCACAF region.